Okay, so hello everyone and welcome. My name is Rohit Gautam, and I would like to welcome and invite all of you to week 1 training. So this is week 1's penetration testing training. I'm very happy for all the participants and candidates who have successfully reached here for the week 1 of the internship program. So congratulations to all of you from the entire team of Hacktify Cybersecurity. I'm going to today walk you through the week 1 of the technical training topics. You're going to understand about what you are going to learn in week 1, what is being expected from you in the week 1, how you're going to submit your answers, and how you're going to do the quiz. So let's start understanding about this. So before we see the practical and what are the topics that you're going to learn, I want to give a few quick instructions to all the participants over here. So, yeah. So the first thing is that you will get learning material for your week 1. The learning material will be in the form of notes, in the form of PDF, which you can access, read, and understand from it. This learning material will be provided on the same LMS portal on which you have got access, which is learn.hacktify.in. This is the first instruction. Second is you can solve labs on the Hacktify portal, which is labs.hacktify.in for your first week. So you would be assigned 2 technical vulnerabilities every week as you move forward in this 4 weeks of internship period. So first week, you would be having 2 technical vulnerabilities, which is clickjacking, and second one is HTML injection. There are labs that have been created for you on the lab platform, which you can go ahead and solve. Third instruction, you have to create a report, upload it on your LMS, which is the portal learn.hacktify.in. We already have a sample report for you, which is created. The report is also in the Discord for your reference. So you need to prepare a report. This internship primarily tests you and makes you ready for industry. When you go ahead in the industry, you are being expected to be creating professional reports, and you are not making any given errors, either be a formatting error, spelling errors, etc. in your reports. So we are trying to inculcate a similar kind of environment for you here so that you learn about professional report writing and you enhance your report writing skills. So you need to write a report for the vulnerabilities that you will be solving in the training labs. As many as labs that you solve, you have to create a report, a professional report, and then you have to submit it on the portal itself, which will be verified by the backend instructors team. And then they will approve your report, and you should automatically get an email that your reports are being approved. Make sure you don't make mistakes while you submit your report. Your report should be in PDF format. It should not have grammatical mistakes, spelling errors, formatting errors, etc. The fourth instruction, which is the most important instruction for all participants, is you all will be having a quiz exam from 20th to 22nd February. The quiz will start at 12 a.m. on 20th Indian Standard Time. Please make a note of this. Your quiz starts on Feb 20th, 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And it will be available for you till 22nd. That is for next 2 days. Also, you would have to submit your assignments, that is basically your lab reports as well, by 22nd. 22nd is the last date for your submission of your report till night 12 p.m. So that you would have to submit your report by that. On 23rd of February, the reports that have been submitted by you will be reviewed by our team. The candidate who successfully passed the quiz as well as the report submission will proceed for the next week and also will be awarded with a certificate. The certificate can be downloaded from the learning portal once again for the participants who successfully clear the quiz and successfully gets their report approved by our team of instructors. I hope these instructions are clear. I would also send these instructions in the Discord group as well, in the instructions channel or general queries channel for you. So the written instructions in text format will also be available. Do not worry about that. Also, you can rewatch this given video or session once again after it gets completed. All right. Really awesome. Let's move ahead with week one's technical vulnerability for the penetration testing internship. So I'm going to move to my screen right now. I hope my screen is visible to all participants. And let's go ahead and open up the HTML injection vulnerability. So I'm going to open up the HTML injection vulnerability, and we are going to learn about it. So what is HTML injection? In regards to web application security, HTML injection remains one of the most found vulnerability as per the OWASP framework for Web 2021. Injection is the category which has HTML injection vulnerability. Okay, keep in mind, HTML injection vulnerability can give a rise to different types of vulnerabilities in future. For example, cross-site scripting and other vulnerabilities as well. Now, what is primarily HTML injection? So in given any application, if we as an attacker are able to inject the HTML tags or HTML attributes, and the website or the web application executes the given HTML tags, then this vulnerability is known as HTML injection. So here we are going to see a proof of concept on this given lab website, wherein we will see if the website is vulnerable to HTML injection or no. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to log in this website with the username and password, which is test. Now, I'm going to go to home, and in the search field, I'm going to enter a keyword for search, which is Hacktify. And you can see it is being reflected back on the screen, and this is how it looks like, Hacktify. Interesting. Now let's again search for Hacktify, but this time we will provide the HTML tags, which is H1 tag, which stands for the heading 1 tag. And now you can see we are also including HTML injection keyword over here. So when the search query Hacktify HTML injection will execute or will get executed, it will execute in the heading tags, which is larger or bigger the size of the given input. So let's see that. So heading start, heading close, and here you can see we were able to successfully execute the heading in H1 tags, as we can confirm it from here. Excellent. So this was HTML injection, a very simple example of HTML injection through which we were able to confirm if the given website is vulnerable by injecting HTML attributes or HTML tags in the given website, as can be seen over here. We will go to one more example in a moment, but let me tell you some more real-life examples of how HTML injection can be a vulnerability in applications. Now, just think about whenever we go ahead and sign up on a given website. Okay, just think, I'm going to sign up on behalf of a victim. Let's say I am the attacker Rohit and the victim is Rahul. I will go onto a website. Let's assume it is bank.com. I will enter the first name as Rahul, last name as a HTML payload, which says a href equals to http://evil.com, and click here. So I have created a href link to redirect to attacker's website, which is evil.com, and I'll say click here, and I'll fill that registration form. Once I hit submit, a verification link is being sent to the victim's email address. So while signing up, I'll enter rahul@gmail.com as his victim's email address. Now Rahul will receive an inbox. In his inbox, will receive a verification link which says, "Hi, Rahul, click here." Maybe I can say, "Click here to verify your email." When Rahul sees, "Oh, I have received an email to verify my account on this website. Let's go ahead and click here." This way, Rahul will be redirected to a malicious website, which is attacker control domain, which is evil.com. I hope the participants were able to get an idea over here. Let's go ahead and proceed with the next example for HTML injection on another website. Okay, so I'm going to go now and show you the same practical with another approach on a website, which is DVWA, which is Damn Vulnerable Web Application. Again, we see here, there is an input which asks, "What's your name?" So I'm going to go here and I'm going to enter my name, maybe Rohit or anything over here. I have captured the request here as well. And I'm doing this practical currently from Burp Suite. We can do this practical directly from the browser as well. It would function and work in the same manner. Okay. So I'm just going to add here H1, which is heading 1 start, a word injection, and heading 1 closed. Now let's send this request and observe the response. So this is my simple, very basic payload that I have sent, which looks like this. Now we can go ahead, send this request, and we'll be able to see that it gets executed actually on the given application. Let's render it, and we are able to see it get successfully rendered. Perfect. We can also go ahead and see how this looks on the given website. So let's go to the website, paste the link, hit enter, and you would be able to see we were able to do a heading 1 for the keyword injection, and it got executed. Okay, you can see it was very simple. Now let's increase the difficulty for this. Now let's go from low to medium. Let's try to do the same thing over here. Let's go back here. And now I'm going to again enter a keyword here. Let's say Q, and this is how it looks like. Now we are on the medium level. Let's try to add a payload here once again, and then we'll see how it works. The security is medium right now. Okay, let's send this request to repeater. It is totally optional that you do it from Burp Suite. Don't worry about it. You can directly do it from your browser as well. Okay, now we'll copy the same payload. Now we are in the medium level in which directly H1 might not work here in our case. Okay, so we'll see this, how we can do it in a different manner by increasing a difficulty a little bit on the given target. Okay, so let's go there and let's convert the tags. So what we are doing currently here is URL encoding. So we have converted the opening tag or opening tag to URL, which is %3c, which is known as URL encoding, and closing tag to %3e. And now this is how it looks like. You can see on your right-hand side, this is the URL encoded version of the given payload. Excellent. Now let's go ahead and send this. Let's go to render, and we can see it got executed. So in the medium level, directly the tags, the H1 tags did not work, but when we URL encoded it, those tags worked for us, and we are able to see the execution as well over here, which confirms the presence of the given vulnerability, which is HTML injection in the given application. So I hope you have understood this HTML injection practical. Everyone has understood this. So now we'll go ahead and move to the next one, which is clickjacking. So let's go ahead and start the clickjacking POC that I have prepared. Okay, so I'm going to go to this website, which is status.artsy.net, and we are going to try if we can load this given website into an iframe. Now, what is a clickjacking vulnerability? So if we talk in regards to web security, if I'm able to load a vulnerable application under an iframe, then it is known as clickjacking. So if you look carefully at this given image, this will give you an idea of how clickjacking actually works. because here you are able to see that there are two frames. This is the first frame and this is the second frame. So this frame that you see, which shows a play button, is basically the attacker's website. When you click on it, you're actually clicking on the vulnerable website, which might be a bank website, on which actually you click on pay instead of play. Okay, let me give you one more example here. So I'm going to give you one more quick example here. I'm going to go to this quick demo over here and run this. Yeah. So here there is a very small depiction of how clickjacking would work. So I have written a simple code over here in index.html, and this is how it is running. So assume this is the web browser wherein you see the attacker control website. So let's say my website is click here to get rich now.com. So maybe you are a user, you come across this website and you see, oh, click here to get rich now. Let's go ahead and click that button. But when you see this click here button, which is mentioned here, is actually loading a iframe, and the iframe is basically pointing to Facebook. When I go to facebook.html, you can see there is a button on facebook.html, and the button has an event which says on click, alert, like pressed on Facebook. That means when you click on that button, actually your like is going to the attacker's post. So attacker has posted something on Facebook and he wants to steal your likes. So when I go ahead here and click on click here, you're actually pressing a like on Facebook if Facebook was vulnerable and loaded under an iframe. Now you're not able to see I like button over here because the opacity is currently 0. So let me just make this to 0.3. And I believe you can see I like it button a little bit over here. Let's make this to 0.6. And now I hope you can see the I like it button, which is overlapping or hidden behind the click here button. Now let's make it 0.8. And you can see now it is visible clearly, 0.9. And you can see the Facebook's I like it button is present over here, but you are not aware about it. So when you come to any website like this, which is click here to get rich now.com, and click on that click here button, you're actually clicking on your Facebook account's any given button or any given action. Considering that Facebook is vulnerable and you're logged in into your Facebook account, attackers can make harmful actions or can make you click and do harmful actions like this on given websites if they are vulnerable. This is the primary principle of clickjacking attack. And I hope participants has got an overview idea about the clickjacking attack. Okay, so what is the first way of identifying if any given website is vulnerable to clickjacking? The first and the easiest way is to check if we can load the given vulnerable website under an iframe. The same thing we are going to observe over here. So we are going to take an example of clickjacker.io, and I'm going to load this website under an iframe, and I'm going to see if it gets loaded. So I'm going to enter the website name and click on test. And we can see the website has been loaded successfully over here, which confirms that the given website is vulnerable. We also have created a clickjacking tester tool for you. So you can go to hacktify.in website, and then you can head over to resources. You can head over to resources and go to clickjacking POC. So once you go to clickjacking POC, this is how the website would look like. Here in the URL input, you can provide the given website. I'll zoom this a little bit for all the participants. Now I'll give the website name. So let's say I want to see if the given website is vulnerable. So status.artsy.com. Let's click on load, and it did not load artsy.net. Okay, so it's .net, and click on load, and you'll be able to see the website gets loaded in the Hacktify's website. You can see this is an iframe which has been loaded over here. So this confirms that the given website is vulnerable to clickjacking because it has been successfully loaded under the iframe for this website Hacktify. I can go ahead and test it on one more target, and if it loads, we can confirm it is vulnerable. Now let's click on view. And when I click on view, you can see under Hacktify, we are able to see this website, which is Artsy. If we are not on status.artsy.net, instead we are on the given website Hacktify, which loads this under an iframe. So this is a potential way of identifying if the given website is vulnerable or no. And I hope the participants have learned this with this given session. Okay, so yeah, we are done with the session here. I'll stop sharing my screen. I'm really happy for participants who are currently listening to me and have learned about these two technical vulnerabilities in our week 1 of the penetration testing internship. I'm very, very excited moving forward with you guys for the next weeks of the internship. And I would really want maximum amount of candidates move forward in the learning process and do not drop down. Okay, so for that, make sure that you submit your assignments on time, you play the quiz, you also remain disciplined on the Discord server, you show and be in 100% show your ethical behavior, follow the ethics as well, because I've been expressing this continuously again many times that this given internship is teaching you how to become a well-versed and a very good professional moving forward when you go to the industry. So our main objective is with the technicals, you're also learning the ethics and the discipline that will be very helpful moving for you when you go into the industry. Okay, so that's it. I would not take much of your time. I would like to wish all of you all the best once again for this internship. And I'm very happy for participants who have reached till this stage of week 1. I wish you once again all the best. We will catch once again very soon in the week 2. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in and hearing me very patiently. I'm wishing you all the best once again for the entire process of the internship. Thank you.